it's not really a diversion of funds. What it is a education reform model that's been in existence in some form or manner for the last 20 years. If you look in Chicago, Detroit, New York City, yes, hundreds of charter schools, thousands as a matter of fact, exist in the United States and are doing very, very well. For example, there's a charter school in Chicago that recently, as of last year, graduated 100% of their senior class, and 100% of them went on to higher education. So what it does, it reduces the bureaucracy of public school education, but it also allows reform models and various strategies, scientifically proven strategies, to be implemented.
It's privately ran, although if you want to think that the money, in a sense, every child is allocated so much money by the state.
For their education.
Right, for their education. So if you would think, in a sense, the money kind of follows that child. So you have so much of a budget to run in your charter school to do whatever kind of programs. It doesn't have to, as much red tape, and you can kind of structure it.
And there's a very curricular focus. I mean, most have a theme. Some have a cultural theme. Some have an ethnocentric theme. Some have a social theme.
You can have longer school days. I mean, you just are at liberty to do so much more.
And you know what I like about it? I've just recently been exposed to charter schools in the last few years. The thing I like about it is, as you mentioned, there's less red tape. And, you know, it's people like yourselves that have a passion and an expertise at working with young people. And you're able to, based on the monies that's already allocated for the child's education, probably maximize your exposure with the young children. So.
I'm excited about it. I mean, you can give them uniforms. You can really excite that population. And it'll just be an outgrowth of the population that we have. So that would be as far as the private, as far as the academy. I mean, we can start with kindergarten, first grade. We have a population of, 300-400 kids already. So in a sense, we can almost continue
in the same
same curriculum.
Use one system as a feeder into the other. Because traditionally, well, in the last 20 years, everyone's been talking K to 12, kindergarten to 12. We kind of look at things as an I to 12, infancy through 12. And if we can get a child from birth and provide them a consistent educational platform with a strong, robust curriculum and take them all the way from infancy, 6 weeks, to 12th grade, the wonderful things that can be done, especially in an underserved urban population that lacks consistency.
One of the things I think also would be very effective is because you have such a, you'll develop such a familiarity with the child that you can see these patterns, that you know certain things and be able to address them more specifically.
The child and the parents.
Yes, absolutely.
We have a relationship. We know them. They, you know, Miss Monica, I need such and such. You know, we know the needs of that family.
It's interesting. She said the key word was relationships. And in so many public schools now, they're so bureaucratic and so top-heavy that there is no relationship between upper-level administration and the community that they serve.
Yes. And
with Monica being a native of Harrisburg, she understands Harrisburg, has a business in Harrisburg, has family in Harrisburg. That's the beginning of a great relationship that we intend to build off of.
Yes, yes, I agree. I'm talking with Dr. Eric Waters and Miss Monica Archie, who's the founder of Archie Redevelopment Strategies. And I'm just really encouraged and excited about what you guys are doing. I'm familiar with Michaela's place and Monica, and just a great program you're running over there. Now, what types of support do you need in the form of contributions and things of that nature?
Well, our big need right now, a drive that I have Mr. Brian Wade working on, is parent advisory. That's a big concern for me. I think that, again, for the child to do well, we really want to work with the parents and really get them on board. So right now we're planning a grand opening and an open house. We're celebrating, obviously, what Michaela's Place has been able to offer, and then what we're looking to do for the remainder of 2011 and 2012, which is community outreach, community programs through Archie Redevelopment Strategies. So come Friday, you know, we're going to have an open house, we're going to have a book fair, we're going to have a wishing tree. We'll give some of the things that, you know, we need to build upon Archie Redevelopment Strategies. What else we're going to have?
Beyond the book fair and the wishing tree, it's going to be an opportunity to us to speak further to what the needs are.
Oh, gosh, yes.
As Archie Redevelopment Strategies, acts as a fundraising